Good morning or afternoon or evening, whenever you're listening to this. Good day. Good day. How's everyone doing? What the hell is up, you guys? We're back with another episode of Circle Time. We're doing another solo episode. I can't get enough of these. I am so happy. Well, I don't know. I'm not happy that I have this kind of like postpartum anxiety that's like making me not want to talk to people, which is also such an exaggeration. I do actually still love being social and talking to people. I'm really nervous about talking to people on the podcast for some reason, and I don't know why. It's only coming out in recording the podcast, but I'm kind of happy because I feel like before I had Otis, I was really nervous to do these solo episodes. And I still get a little nervous. Like before I started recording this, I was like nervous, but I love them so much and I feel so good doing them. And it's just so nice. You know, it just feels like me and the circlers. And I'm like on the schedule. We have some guests coming up. So I do need to face my fears with that because I think a good mix of guest and solo is important. But I just love doing these with you guys. So, hey, obviously I'm still in Cody's office. We do have some exciting house things happening. I think we might be able to move back in like next week. They're putting all of the new furniture in at the beginning of the week. And it's the end. Well, it's the end of the week. And then at the beginning of next week, they're putting the furniture in. This is pretty huge, honestly. And I'm really excited about that. And they're like finishing like electrical stuff and plumbing and all of that today. And then getting a cleaning crew in and then putting the furniture in. So like it's all happening. Except I'm kind of concerned because I walked by to come to Cody's office. I was walking through the house and there was like 5 or 6 guys like all trying to figure out how to hang one light. And I was like, this just like doesn't look good. Like what is so hard, you guys? And then I was thinking about it and I was like, honestly, if they just hired one girl, like that light would be up. That light would have been up 2 months ago. You know, like just hire one girl to do it. It will be up because she'll figure it out. They're all standing around like fucking scratching their balls. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just said scratching their balls. None of them are doing that, by the way. Like they're all so sweet and like so nice. And like, I'm sure it is really hard to hang that light. Okay. But they do need to hire a girl because I just feel like that light would have been up so much longer ago. And I hope by the time I'm done recording this, that light is up. And I'm so sorry that I just made fun of all them because they really are the best. So anyway, instant regret on that one. Instant regret on the scratching their balls comment. And I take it back and I'm sorry. And I love them all. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. Anyway, well, I can't because it's actually my job to talk here to you guys. So stick with me here. We're moving on. Different topic right away. Don't worry. I went to Vegas last weekend. I did. I was leaving for Vegas in the last episode. And now I'm back from Vegas. And let me just tell you, I am still tired, honestly. Honestly, I think I'm still tired. We got home on Sunday. It was a lot. I haven't been to Vegas not pregnant in over a year, obviously. So I feel like the last multiple times that I've been to Vegas, it really hasn't been that bad because like I haven't been drinking. Like I've been, you know, taking care of myself a little bit more because I was pregnant. Whereas this time I was like, I'm not pregnant anymore. And I really took advantage of that. I was just like kind of drunk the whole time. Well, not the whole time because we were with Otis and my parents. And so I would not say the whole time, actually. I would say I was just drunk at night. But I kind of made up for the rest of the day at night, if you know what I'm saying. Like I was just so excited. I haven't been to like one of Cody's shows and like usually I was at Cody's shows and I was really scared that I was like accidentally like breaking the baby's ears because I was standing by a speaker and I was worried and there's people around me and I have them pregnant and like I was not able to like fully enjoy them because I was just always worried because I was pregnant. And now I was kind of just like taking advantage of just like only having to worry about myself. And I kind of really just trusted myself to kind of just go for it. And so I did. I went for it. And my parents were there. So Otis like slept in my parents' room. And during the day we hung out with them. And then like when it was time for him to go to bed, like my parents wanted to go to bed too. So they all just slept peacefully. And then Cody and I went and had fun. Not that we weren't having fun with them, just a different kind of fun. Too much fun. I actually prefer the fun that we were having with my parents and Otis, I think. Because, yeah, it was a lot. But you know what? I really embraced it. And we had a good time. We went to go see a show. We saw the Awakening show. That's like at the Wynn. They have a show there called Awakening. It's kind of like Cirque du Soleil, but like just a little bit different. It was, they described it as like the most immersive. It was like the you guys, I can't think of anything. I can't think of any word. The like ads for it were like the most immersive show in Vegas or something, or in the world. One of those two. It's either in Vegas or in the world. Either one. And after experiencing it, I might just have to say it's in the world, because I was in it with those people. And I am just such a sucker for a live performance. Like truly, I could go to like a 6th grade. I went to my cousin's like school performance of Lion King. This was in like 2016. They were probably they just graduated 8th grade. They were probably like, I don't know, what's 14 minus, oh my God, wait, you guys, I'm like really trying so hard to do this math right now. Hang on, okay, we can edit this out. If they're 14 now, 2016 was how many years ago? 8? 14 minus 8, don't tell me. 14 minus 8 is obviously 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you can actually, I mean, like, you can use your judgment on that one. If you want to leave that in, you can, like, to just, like, show the circlers that it's okay if you don't know how to do basic math, because I'm right there with you. So they were, what did we just decide, 8? Is that what I just said? Are they 8? Yes? 6. They were 6? What the fuck? That feels crazy. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. Okay. They were literally 6 years old, and it was a school performance of The Lion King, and the school, like, it was a kindergarten through 8th grade school. So like there were some like older kids and stuff, and it was like, but it was a whole school performance, and I was like fully into it. Like I loved every second of it. I love a school performance. I love anyone performing on stage. I went to a sex show once. Do you guys know that? In Amsterdam. It was, it was a live performance. So it was interesting. That's for sure. Loved it. I mean, the whole thing. I'm off the topic of the sex show now. That was very quick, and that's all I'm saying. But I just love watching people perform, doing what they're meant to do out on that stage. And I really think it's just because I've always been too nervous. I've always wanted to be out on the stage, and I used to do dance and like do the dance recitals and stuff, but like they had like a musical theater class at my dance studio, and I never did it. Like I was too scared to sing. I was too nervous to act. Like I couldn't do it, even though I wanted to, and I should have maybe. Or maybe it's like, maybe my parents were like, you're going to embarrass yourself. Don't do that. But I'm sure if I really wanted to, they would have supported me. I just love watching people out there on stage. And obviously these people were like professionals giving it their all. And it was so good. Like I loved every second of it. I really did. And okay, this might be like, I tried to explain this to Cody, and he actually was like, I totally get that. But I think that was the first time I've ever said it out loud. Something that I love, and I don't know what it is. I don't know why I love it so much. But when I'm watching a show and I can hear the sound of the people's feet on the stage, like the walking sound, like it makes them seem like it's like they're just human. I don't know how to explain it, but I love hearing people walk on stage. I do. And even like in Hamilton, if you're watching like the Disney Plus version, like there are moments where you hear the people walking on stage, and I love it. It's like my favorite sound in the world. People walking on stage. I really do believe that there's no like, I think that there's just so many things you see on TikTok where you're like, okay, I haven't had one like you haven't had one experience that like someone else in the world had. Like you haven't had one, what's the word I'm looking for? Original. I have Emma here and she's on my computer and she's helping me. So thanks, Emma. But original experience. And so hopefully someone out there is like, I also love hearing the sound of like feet click clacking on the stage because it's the best. That was such a good show. And then that was Friday night. And then Saturday night, I went to another really good show, The Cody Show. And I loved every second of that. Well, I mean, I live it. I always love The Cody Show. But Cody's DJing, he crushed it, you guys. So good. Like, he is getting better and better. And it was so much fun. And like, our friends were there. It was the best. I was so excited. For some reason, as I was leaving, we were packing and I went in the closet in the house because like we're staying in the guest room right now. And so I have like just some clothes and stuff that I've been wearing that's in there, but I still can get into the closet in the house that has other stuff. I found these sunglasses as I was leaving that I haven't ever worn, but they're kind of kind of clear they're not like super dark. They're really cool though. They're vintage Burberry sunglasses and I love them so much, but I've never actually worn them because I didn't know when the right time was, and I found the right time, you guys. And the right time is when it's nighttime in Vegas and Cody's DJing. I could not get enough of these things. I was wearing them. I was putting them down, looking at people. I had them on my head as a little headband. I became a different person with these sunglasses, and I think that's why I got so drunk, because of the sunglasses. I'm blaming it on them because I felt cool. I think Charlie XCX inspired me. Can I say that as a Swiftie? Just kidding. You guys, they're fine probably. Like, we all need to relax, because I love Charlie XCX and her new album. And guess what? I also love Taylor Swift. Sue me. It's fine, because we all just need to support all the girls. The girls are not fighting. That's what we're not doing. This summer, the girls are not fighting. I'm putting that out there. We're not doing that. Okay? So we're all just getting along. That's what we're going to do. If there are two things in my home that I have not talked about enough since having a baby, it's ham and brisket, my beautiful, perfect, sweet angel cats. And I love them so much, and they are truly the best cats ever. And I would do anything to make them healthy and happy. And when my cats are healthy and happy, I'm happy, But since I am not a mind reader, nor am I Dr. Dolittle, I don't always know like kind of what they're thinking or feeling. And I don't always know when they're unwell or feeling sick. And helping me keep tabs on my cat's health is just one reason why I use Pretty Litter. Pretty Litter's ultra absorbent crystals trap odor instantly. So no more cat bathroom smell. Like, thank God. Seriously, it is such a game changer when it comes to keeping up with a busy house where like cleaning and chores and everything is just hard to juggle. Makes it so much easier. Pretty Litter's super light crystal base also minimizes mess and dust. Plus, the crystals last up to a month, which means less scooping and fewer trips to the garbage can. And here's the coolest thing about Pretty Litter. It changes color to help monitor early signs of potential illness in my cats, including urinary tract infections and kidney issues. So, I mean, like, now I don't have to wonder anymore. The health monitor puts my mind at ease knowing that my cats are getting the best possible care and helping me be the best cat mom possible. And Pretty Litter ships free right to my door in a small, lightweight bag. I never run out of it, and I don't have a huge container of litter taking up space and just like being an eyesore and stinking up my place. Pretty Litter helps keep tabs on my cat's health and keeps odors down. You and your cat are going to love Pretty Litter just as much as I do and Ham and Brisket do. So go to prettylitter.com/circle and use code CIRCLE to save 20% on your first order and get a free cat toy. That's prettylitter.com/circle, code CIRCLE to save 20% and get a free cat toy. prettylitter.com/circle, code CIRCLE. Terms and conditions apply. See site for details. This ad is sponsored by ByHeart. ByHeart is an infant nutrition company built from the ground up to deliver innovation on behalf of babies and parents. Their mission is simple, and it is one that I love: make the best formula in the world. This year, my friends at ByHeart, the only American-made formula with globally sourced ingredients to use organic, grass-fed whole milk, never skim, are celebrating the ways in which they never skim on anything, especially your babies. ByHeart never skims on healthy fats using only organic grass-fed whole milk, and whole milk is full of healthy fats like naturally occurring MFGM, which play an important role in babies' brain development and growth. ByHeart never skims on their standards. Their formula is made with certified clean ingredients, plus it has no soy, no corn syrup, no GMOs, or palm oil. All things that are very important that we love very, very much. If you're curious about ByHeart, redeem your welcome offer at byheart.com/podcast with code CircleTime20 for a limited time. Additional terms and conditions apply. Okay, anyway, I'm getting all over the place, but the girls aren't fighting. I don't care what you say. I'm not buying into it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, so I wore my sunglasses and I had a great time, and maybe I'll wear them for some episode. I do want to do like one drunk episode of Circle Time. I think that would be fun. I think that would be fun and not scary. And that's the energy that I'm going to put out there. I would not be scared. I would have fun. I'll also do one episode where I eat one of those edibles that I was talking about. Circle Time After Dark is what we'll call it. I'm so scared that pack of guys is going to come in here and try to hang a light as I'm doing this. And I'm going to have to explain to them that I'm doing Circle Time and they can't interrupt the circle. But you know what? They're not going to. It's going to be okay. All right. Anyway, so that was Vegas. It was super fun. I would do it again. And I think Otis had a good time. It was like 108 degrees, 110 degrees outside. So like we actually could not go outside with him. And I got like stroller fans and cooling patches and ice packs for the stroller and like cooling blankets. Like I was kind of went a little overboard on the cooling accessories probably, but like I just didn't want him to overheat, obviously, because it's easier for babies to like have heat stroke and overheat. So I did not want that to be the case. So I was very prepared. But then we did not leave. Like he didn't leave the hotel. We did have to like walk through. You basically have to like walk through the casino to get anywhere. And like I didn't really want him in the casino, but like there were some parts where it was like there was no choice really. We didn't hang out in the casino. Cody and his friends did some gambling. I don't want to. Sorry, hang on. Gloss break. Sorry, my lips are so dry. Cody and his friends were gambling. I did play a little blackjack, and by play a little blackjack, I mean I sat at the table and watched everybody else play blackjack and like try to make the dealer be my friend. Like that's my version of gambling, is just like trying to make a new friend in the dealer and see if like they like me or not. Do my best performance while I'm sitting there. And I made a new friend. It wasn't a dealer, unfortunately. It was not one of the card dealers, but my friend brought a friend, and her and I became friends. So I did make a new friend over the weekend. And that was really fun. And she had never been to Vegas. And so I think I was also like, oh my God, let me show you the ropes, the Vegas ropes. You have to black out. I did not force her to black out. Don't worry. I was just showing her how to have a good time by leading by example. But she and I were sitting next to each other while everybody was gambling. And I was like, don't take out your phone. I was giving her all the rules of the table. And then she played a couple rounds and she did a good job. And I watched. And it was fun. So yeah, we Otis didn't hang out in the casino. Sorry, I'm so all over the place, you guys. But this is the beauty of circle time, is that you talk in circles. That's the new reason why it's called circle time, is because I just talk in circles the whole time. And I hope that you enjoy it. It's kind of like we're FaceTiming. That's the kind of the vibe I want to give here. You know, you're FaceTiming with your friend who doesn't know how to finish a story, and she won't shut up and give you a second to talk. Well, actually, I will give you a second to talk because we'll do voicemails in a little bit. So actually, I'm not hogging the stage here. That's all I'm going to say about Vegas. It was fun. It was good. And that's that. But because I did have like a little bit too much fun of a weekend, obviously I came home kind of the same as when I came home from Miami, and I was like, I need a teeth routine. Well, I came home from Vegas and I was like, I need to get my fucking life together. I know that doing fun things for myself and like with my friends, my husband, and also like coming back to work and stuff, I know all of those things, doing those things for myself will make me a better mom. But what I stopped doing for myself was taking care of myself. I feel like when I'm just at home and Otis is there, like I feel like I was just giving him everything, which obviously like I'm his mother. That's my whole job. But if that meant that I wasn't eating all day, or I wasn't brushing my teeth all day, or I, was like not peeing because he was there, like I feel like there were just like little things that I realized I had stopped doing to take care of myself. And those were probably poor examples because like it's not like I completely stopped eating or anything, but I just like exercising consistently and stuff like that. Like I feel like I kind of lost sight of that. I decided this week that I was gonna like make a pact with myself to get outside and go on a walk every single day. And so although I didn't today because we're recording pretty early, I will at some point today, but I want to get outside for a circular strut every day. I'm going to tell you guys this because I want to hold myself accountable. And I almost put on the Circle Time Instagram story that I was on a circular strut, but then I got nervous. I always get too nervous to post. Why? Like that's literally my job. But I'm going to start posting about it, and I need to keep myself accountable because I actually felt so much better getting outside and walking the last few days. Like it has been great. Otis and I walked yesterday, and then like I don't know, it's just been really nice, and it's something that I can do with him. And yeah, I've been loving it. I feel 10,000 times better already because I was definitely like feeling a little bit just like in a rut when we got home. And I don't know if that's also just because we were out late 2 nights in a row and I was drinking, and like I just feel like all of those things kind of snowball, and then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like all I want to do is be a good mom and take care of Otis, and take care of myself in a different way than making sure I'm having fun and working and doing all of those things, of course, still, but like doing the important things for myself just to make me feel good inside, So I'm feeling good about that. I am thinking that I'm going to start running again. Going to start back on the couch to 5K journey, because this is what happens. I decide I want to start running. Then I start couch to 5K. Then I do it. And then it gets to the weeks where you're only running. You're not doing the walk, run. And then I'm like, oh, wait, I hate running. And then I stop. And then I declare that I hate running, don't do it for a long time, eventually forget about that, and want to start running again. And so now I'm rounding the corner and I want to start running again. And I've genuinely never finished couch to 5K. Never. In my life have I finished couch to 5K, and I think it's time. So when I decide to start that again, I will finish it. Right now we're just on our walks. We're doing our walks. I'm not going to set 60,000 goals. Well, I'm setting some goals, other goals, but like right now my being outside goal is just to go on a walk every day. And eventually the being outside goal will turn into running, and then I will finish couch to 5K. I will. Not yet, but soon. So that is something I will do eventually for myself. But right now we're just doing the walks outside. You might have noticed if you're watching on video, this bad boy, my Aura ring. I did get one and I've been loving it. Still up for debate if it's cutting off my circulation or not. Can't quite decide. It seems like it fits, but then every time I take it off, it's like where the ring was is like really white on my finger, and I'm like concerned that I'm cutting off my circulation. But I am getting great stats on my sleep, so maybe it's worth it. Great sleep stats, and also I got natural cycles also, so I'm syncing the Aura ring with the natural cycles for like a natural form of birth control, which I have been really liking. It takes a bit to like understand your body and stuff, like the ring and the app and everything, but I am really liking my Aura ring journey so far, and that has helped me take care of myself. I like to count my steps. I've seen online that everybody's like trying to walk 10,000 steps a day. I have not yet accomplished that, even with my walks outside, but we're going to get there. I thought about getting a walking pad actually, but we're taking our journey slow. Loving the Aura ring. And it turns out that I am actually sleeping okay. Even though, maybe I've told you guys, I feel like I'm like getting hit by a bus every time I wake up. And it just like, I think I'm just sleeping really tense. So I feel like I thought I was sleeping bad, but then my stats for my Aura ring are like, you're sleeping great, good job. But I'm like, I'm not buying it. So you know what I did get? The magnesium powder from Moon Juice that everybody posts about with their like sleepy girl mocktails. I got that. And I am going to try to make myself that before I go to bed every night and just see kind of what happens. I think I'm just like waking up a lot in the middle of the night. And I don't know if that's just, having a baby and checking the monitor and stuff, like if that's just life now. But I want to at least just feel more relaxed when I get into bed and not scroll my phone until the minute I fall asleep. Like I don't want to do that anymore. I want to put my phone down and like go to bed like a normal person. So that's really what I'm going to try to do. And I think all of those things will help me feel better and more like myself. I also am working with a stylist who I've worked with before, but she is helping me kind of like clean out my closet and get some new like closet staples, kind of just like find my personal style. I know it's like a personal thing, so like she can't tell me what my personal style is, but like between having clothes from like before having a baby to having pregnancy clothes to having postpartum clothes, like I feel like I've gone through a lot of different stages of life in the last year and a half, and so I just like I needed a complete revamp, and I needed help because I'm also the kind of person that like finds sentimental value in every single thing I own. Like I need help with that because I know in the back of my mind things are not that special, but I can't like let go. But if someone else is there being like, do you need this really? And then I can just be like, no, I don't. So she's really been helpful, and it's nice to do like a good closet clean out because I feel like that just like really just you feel like a new person. Like I feel like now when I go into the closet, well, I already explained this, but I have 2 different closets at the moment. When I go into them, I don't feel completely overwhelmed, which is exactly how I was feeling like last week every time I went in. So these are all like just little things that I feel like I've been doing to help myself. And I want to keep doing them. And I feel like talking about it on here is going to hold me accountable. And we can all do little things together to make ourselves feel better. Things only for ourselves, like for just to help us feel good. That's what we're trying to do out here. We're just trying to feel good here on Circle Time. Okay, circlers, listen up. Summer is here, and what a better time to dive into a new passion project or revisit a project that you started in the past than a season where the days are longer and you might have some extra free time, Sharing your ideas or art or services online always seems so scary at first. I really have been there. But what I have found is that putting yourself out there is so worth it. It really is. I was really scared to start posting content online. But once I put myself out there, my life completely changed for the better because you really, truly never know where putting yourself out there could lead you. And I want to encourage all of you to just go for it. If you're feeling stuck or unsure, trust me, I know how that feels. I was there, and it can be really tough and scary to make that decision, make that leap. But I have something that will make those first steps a whole lot easier. And that is why this episode of Circle Time is brought to you by a service I love so much that was such a helpful tool when I was starting out, which is Squarespace. I love how beginner friendly and easy to use it is. I personally get extremely overwhelmed. I mean, just kind of constantly, but especially like with doing things online and like, you know, I don't know how to work computers or anything, but Squarespace just makes it so simple. Whether you want to sell a product, share your art, promote a service, post content, whatever it is, Squarespace can help you get your idea out there. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. So whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your own terms. My personal favorite features are the video collection, the asset library, and the custom merch. So the video collection helps me easily upload my video content. The asset library helps me to organize and access all my content from one place, so it's super convenient. And the custom merch feature allows me to sell my merch to my beautiful audience. So just head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to www.squarespace.com/circletime to save 10% off of your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com for a free trial and squarespace.com/circletime for 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain. Now, let's get back to the episode. Another thing, Gracie Abrams' new album comes out today. It does. It did. Not it does. It did. And it came out last week, I guess, when you're listening to this. And I will have listened to it by then. I'll listen to it today. I have not yet listened to it. I really do get a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to new music. Like, I listen to Taylor Swift albums when they come out, you know, the night they come out, headphones on, reading the lyrics. But that's like exhausting, honestly. It is. Like, first of all, it's too late. Like, I want to go to sleep, but also like, it's just like a lot to take on. And I know how much I'm going to love Gracie Abrams' new album, especially the Taylor Swift song and really just all of the songs. Like, I just love Gracie Abrams so much. And so I haven't taken that on just yet, but I am driving. Like, I'll be in my car today. And so I'll listen to it then. I can't wait. I'm really excited. I think it's going to be really good. That's what I've heard. Have you listened to it at all, Emma? Okay. Emma says I'm going to like it. So I believe her. By the way, Emma is the wonderful person who edits all of the Circle Time YouTube videos and makes sure that they are edited perfectly to match the audio. And she's just the best. And that's how I met her. And now she helps me like with my topics, because as we know, I needed help with topics because I was just rambling away too much, which I still am, but like, she's keeping me in check, and she's the best. And she's helping us out on Circle Time. She's a big part of the circle. So shout out, Emma. Thanks. Oh, and she also was the one who took my maternity, I almost said maternity leave. What the hell were those pictures called? Baby photos? Maternity shoot. She took those. So I've talked about Emma before. But yeah, she's even more involved in the circle now. So we're very thankful. So that's who I'm talking to. I'm actually not talking to just myself anymore in this room. I'm talking to Emma. So don't worry. Okay, so I'm excited to listen to Gracie Abrams' new album. I did finish Summer House finally. And I was really going back and forth about this whole Lindsay and Carl thing, because they're insane, both of them, for sure. Like, it's an insane situation. Before I watched the last couple episodes, I was like, okay, I'm team Lindsay. But then it's like, I don't know, everybody's just going at each other so much. And it's just like so intense. And it's just too much. And I'm not picking sides because these people are real people, and I feel like I don't want to do that. I do think, I don't know what I think. I like that Lindsay is like herself always. Like she knows who she is, and that's just who she is. That's just Lindsay. And I want her to find someone who like lets her be her. And I want Carl to find someone who lets him be him. You know, and it's not each other. So I'm glad that they're not dating. I'm just really happy that they're not together anymore. And Cody and I talked about this on Insanely Chill, and I was kind of like, I don't know. I think I just needed to watch the last couple episodes, because now I'm just like, okay, the only conclusion I can come up with is that you two should not be together, and you're not anymore, and that's all that matters. And whatever, you know? I did cry though watching the reunion, because I could see that Sierra was really hurt, and that really made me upset, because I just love Sierra so much. I think that she's like a goddess. I can't think of another word, but I just really love her, and like to see her hurt over a guy, like it made me just sad, because she deserves the best guy, the best situation. Like I just want her to find that. And so I started crying, and I was feeling pretty emotional about that. You know who else was? Kyle. He was crying the whole time she was talking. So that was nice of him, I guess. But I know I said I was going to keep you updated on if Otis has any uncles from Summer House, because I said, you know, he has his Auntie Paige and his Auntie Sierra and his Auntie Amanda. He does not have any uncles from there, because those men are insane. You know what? He has an Uncle Jesse Solomon. For now. He does. He does not have any others. They need to earn their uncle title, because it's not looking so good for them right now. But I have not. So I did finish Summer House. Don't know what to do with myself, obviously, except watch Love Island. And I have heard that Love Island USA is better than UK this season. That's what everybody's saying. I have a really hard time believing that, because like I am a big Love Island UK girl. Like I've always been, forever, since like 2017. And so I don't know if I can get behind Love Island USA. It's never as good. I watched one season that was good, the one with like Selly and Justine and Johnny and stuff. I liked that season. I haven't watched any others, but I've heard this one's really good. And so I actually might try Love Island USA instead of Love Island UK. But I do need to get back in. Like I like reality TV, and I can watch something else that's a little bit more serious, but just for me, I just need like a little bit of reality TV during the day to get me through, you know? And I think Love Island USA, I'm going to go. That's what I'm going to do. If you feel differently, let me know. But I feel like that's like what I'm seeing most out there online is about that. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. I mean, that's really all the updates I have. Let's get into some voicemails, shall we? Let's hear from you. Now I'm going to shut up and let's hear what you have to say. And then don't worry, I'll talk more in response to whatever you have to say. Shall we? Okay. Voicemails. Remember, if you want to leave a voicemail, the link for that is in the description of this video. Wherever you're listening or watching, you'll find it there. Okay.
Hey, Kelsey. My name is Ella, and I just love you so much. I'm like one of your biggest fans ever. I just think you're the best. You're such an icon, and I love your podcast. I'm a big circler. My question for you is kind of dumb, but I was wondering if you have any like little kid snacks that you actually really like to partake in. Me personally, I love a go-go squeeze, the little applesauce pouches. I know someone that really likes those little baby puff snacks, which that one's kind of weird in my opinion. But yeah, I just think little kid snacks should be for everyone. So I was wondering if you have one too that you actually really like to enjoy. Love ya.
Okay, that was really kind. Thank you for saying I'm an icon. I really appreciate that. So are you for this question, honestly. You know what? I have the same favorite kid snack as you do, Ella. It's the squeezy applesauces. My favorite is the one from Trader Joe's, the mango apple one. But like really any squeezy applesauce, I love. Like it is actually one of my favorite snacks. No doubt. So I would say that. I feel like once Otis gets more into like the puffs and stuff, like I probably will be snacking on those as well. But yeah, I would say my favorite is the squeezy applesauce. I'm trying to think if I eat any other kids snacks. I don't think so. But I do really feel like that'll change once Otis starts eating real food. Definitely squeezy applesauce. Okay, good question. Thank you. Here's the next one.
Hi, Kelsey. My name is Gwyneth. I wanted to ask you something in the realm of Taylor Swift. So I'm going to give you certain ages, and I want you to pick an album/era that you think is most similar to how you were feeling or the vibe of that age. So I'll give you age 15, 20, 25, and whatever age you are now. And just, whatever album you think corresponds the most to what you've experienced and, I don't know, your personal story arc. Thank you so much. And I love the podcast.
Wow. Okay, Gwyneth, that was really good. You should be like a journalist. Like you should go interview people. I hope that's what you're doing. That was a really good question. Wow. Okay. So I have to pick an album that corresponds with ages 15 of my life. Which album best describes ages 15, 20, 25, and now, which is 30, almost 31. Not really. We have like a few more ones. Okay, anyway. The album that best describes age 15, I guess I would say Fearless. And I don't know if that's just because I was 15 when that album came out and I was listening to that. Like I actually remember listening to the song 15 while being 15 and being like, no one has ever understood me more than Taylor Swift. Like I actually was watching a lyrics video on YouTube that like someone else made. And I was like at my kitchen table on, I guess like my dad's computer. Like I didn't have a computer or anything. And I was like, holy shit. I was like mind blown. I don't know. I feel like the song 15, although nobody was telling me that they loved me, but I was imagining what if they did. I feel like Fearless is kind of just like it's got a lot of like youthful, like wonder, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, you guys, but I just feel like it's like very like like dreamy, like, like love story is like she's like fantasizing about love a lot because like she hasn't experienced as much as when she's older. And I feel like I was fantasizing a lot about love when I was 15 because I had never experienced it. And so I feel like that's why like I wanted to like be in the storm of my best dress, fearless, but I was filled with so much fear. So, but I would say that Fearless would describe 15-year-old. 20-year-old, I would say, I feel like 15-year-old me and 20-year-old me were pretty similar, to be honest. Maybe Speak Now. I also want to kind of say 1989. I don't know. I feel like I'm having trouble, because I know how old I was when these certain albums came out. And so, I associate that time with the album because that's when it came out. That's when I was listening to it. But I don't know. This is really hard. 25, I would say Lover, because I had I was dating Cody. Yeah, we were dating. We were like boyfriend and girlfriend. And, I was definitely in my Lover girl era for sure. Still am. And then now, maybe, I guess a little bit of Lover, a little bit of Reputation, a little bit of Folklore Evermore kind of vibe. But I would say Lover / Reputation now. And if I'm adding, when I was 22, I would say the Tortured Poets Department. Because I'm giving you an extra one. So that's where we're at. Some of the Tortured Poets Department. Not all. Anyway, there we have it. Was that even a good answer? I don't know, but that was a really, really good question. So thank you, Gwyneth, for that. Okay, next up.
Hi, Kelsey. My name is Ryan, and I have a story time for you.
Hang on. I love this person's voice. Ryan, I love your voice. Okay, sorry, I interrupted you. Keep going.
When I was in college, I lived on this house in Buchan, and the girls that lived in the house were called the Buchan Babes. It was just a name that was passed down to whatever group of girls moved in. So when we moved in to this house, we would always watch Cody's videos, and we loved Cody, thought he was so hilarious, still do. But then we found out that Cody had a girlfriend, which was you. And so we would watch all of the videos that you were in specifically. So over college, we became huge fans of yours. And so now we're all graduated and we all stay in touch. We're very close. And we are all circlers. And we all talk about your podcast on a weekly basis. And we were so happy when you two got married. And we're so happy about baby Otis. But we always say to ourselves that you are the seventh Buchan babe. And that if you were in a room with us, we would definitely be able to talk for hours and hours and hours because we are also Swifties. So I just wanted to let you know that you were a staple of our college experience and our main reason why we still stay in touch, and that we all love you very, very much. So yeah, thanks for being you. We love you.
Okay, I'm actually freaking out. That was that was the best message I've ever gotten. I want to be a Buchan babe so bad. I want to be the seventh Buchan babe. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Oh my God, can I please be? Stop. That was so crazy. Sometimes I just don't realize, I don't know, that people are actually watching and listening and stuff. It just blows my mind so much, and I just appreciate all of you so much. My Buchan babes, please, I would be honored. I hope one day the 7 of us are in a room together, and we can talk about Taylor Swift and being Buchan babes and just hanging out. Oh my God, maybe we should do more circular meetups or something. That would be so fun. I just want to meet all of you guys and give you all hugs. Thank you so much, Ryan, for that. That honestly changed my life. So I'm obsessed with you and the Buchan babes, and really all of the circlers in general. I love you all. And with that, I'm going to do one more. The final one of the episode.
Hi, Kelsey. This feels really silly that I'm doing this, but anyways, I was just thinking of some questions that I'm dying to know about you, and the one burning in my brain is, what is your favorite place to get French fries? Or what is your favorite French fry variety? I'll offer you my answer as I really enjoy a thick steak fry. I don't know if you're familiar with Red Robin, but Red Robin fries are my favorite. But this is something that I feel I need to know about all my friends, and I would consider you my friend. So yeah, favorite French fry. I love you dearly and love the pod.
Okay, I'm actually gonna cry. The voicemails always make me cry. I just really love you guys all so much, and I consider all of you friends. And how nice is it that we all are friends with each other? And I feel you guys would all be friends with each other, and I just hope that you all can meet one day. And I just really love you all, and thank you so much for asking about my favorite fry. To be honest, I don't love thick fries, but I'm not yucking your yum, because you know what? That means that if we got a plate of a variety of fries, you could have all the ones that you enjoy and I could have all the ones that I enjoy. I am familiar with Red Robin. Actually, little fun fact, when I used to go to Red Robin when I was a kid, someone would dress up, someone from the restaurant would dress up as Red Robin and would walk around the restaurant, and I would scream and cry and hide under the table because I was so horrified by this person dressed up as Red Robin. So that's what I think about every time. But Red Robin was kind of awesome. There was someone walking around making balloon animals and stuff too. So I wish I didn't spend so much time under the table screaming and crying, and I actually just enjoyed myself, but that's okay. My favorite kind of fry is like I would say like a skinnier fry, not too skinny. Skinnier, salty, almost well done. I like a little crisp. I also love a waffle. Love a waffle fry a lot, but you just don't see them very often. I would say like a classic, like fast food sized fry. Yeah, that's my favorite. Just a classic fry. Is that such a boring answer? I don't know, but those are my favorites. So really good question. I also love curly fries. I do. I love all fries. Okay, this is the last one. I said the last one was last one, but turns out I was joking. This is the last one. Here we go.
Hey Kelsey, my name is Elle. I live in San Diego and I don't have a question, but I just wanted...
Okay, sorry. Elle. So cool. Like I should have done, like, going by just your first initial is so cool. Unless her name is actually ELLE. But it says just the letter L right here. And I think that that's short for something. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted you. Keep going.
To thank you and let you know that sometimes you talk or joke about talking to the void or talking about nothing on your podcast. And I want to let you know that or remind you that there are a lot of real people listening to your podcast that really appreciate it, like me. I'm a night shift ER nurse, and sometimes the shifts can be really intense and kind of traumatic. And on my way home, it's helpful to feel like I'm decompressing and feels like I'm talking to a friend or a sister without needing the social battery to actually like respond and talk to somebody. And it really helps me decompress, and it helps my mental health a lot. Just to kind of forget about what's been going on. So I just wanted to let you know that you help me a lot. You help patients indirectly because you help me show up to be the best person that I can be. And just thank you. And I hope you're having a great day.
Oh my God. You guys, I'm feeling like so thankful and grateful, and I just love you all so, so, so much. Elle, you're amazing. I can't even imagine having to do that for work. So you are so, so amazing, and thank you for everything you do. And I'm happy that you have the circlers to help you decompress. And I'm going to keep circling, obviously. But like hearing this kind of stuff just makes me so happy. So I really love you all so much. And thank you for saying that. And you're all the best. You're all the best. So thanks. Thank you for being the best. Thank you for circling with me. Thank you for listening to another episode. Get ready for a couple fun guests coming up, a couple fun solos coming up. Just circling. Just us circling through life together. I love you all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Circle time. Let's have some fun. I said circle time. Just you and I. Time.
Please note that this episode may contain paid endorsements and advertisements for products and services. Individuals on the show may have a direct or indirect financial interest in products or services referred to in this episode.